All right, so let's talk about Just Like Crap, all right? Now, we talked a little bit about last video about Lily and her anticipation for getting pounded out, okay, gangbang style. She's decided that's what she's going to do. And who gives a fuck what her parents think, right? You know, she just told, hey, I'm going to get laid. Which, I understand she's 17, I'm sure it's legal, but why would you tell your parents that? I mean, why would you tell your parents that? Okay? I mean, did you tell your parents that? I sure as fuck didn't. I just did it. Okay? No, it's not really something you talk. I mean, your parents have to talk to you about sex, okay? But would you voluntarily tell your parents, hey, listen, me and my boyfriend, whatever, or this guy I fucking know from school, yeah, we're gonna fuck. I'm gonna lose my virginity to him. It's a done deal. We're gonna do it. So I just thought I'd let you know. But anyway. That's that, okay? You know, I understand that that's probably how it happens in real life, but would you really tell your parents that? I mean, I don't see that happening, but who knows? Maybe that's just my family. We just didn't talk about that shit. I mean, obviously, my folks gave me the birds and the bees speech, okay? But I didn't tell my fucking mom I was gonna get fucking laid, okay? I sure as fuck didn't tell her that. She just figured it out eventually. Oh my God, my son's having sex, you know? What the fuck, you know? Not something I have a fucking meaningful, long conversation with my fucking parents about. You know, it's fucking, you know, it's this fucking spring break. You know what the fuck? I was a kid, I was 16, you know, and fucking the opportunity presented itself. So I took advantage of it. All right. That's what happened. That's the truth. That's the truth. You know, fucking spring break. What the fuck? Shit happens. It was about time. I felt bad, honestly, man, because I was 16 and all the guys I knew, I mean, I'm sure some of them were lying, but all the guys I knew already lost it. They already lost it. And I'm fucking 16, I'm still a virgin. I feel like shit. I fucking hated myself. You know, it's different, girls. It's different for guys, man. If you're fucking, nowadays, if you're fucking 13, okay, and you're still a virgin, you're a loser, man. You're labeled an incel. You can't get no pussy. You know, you're a fucking joke to the other guys that are losing it at fucking 12. They're losing it at 14. They're losing it at 13. You know, what the fuck, man? That's how I felt, man. It's really, that's the way it was, you know, when I was growing up. You know, I was fucking 16. I was still a virgin, man. It was embarrassing. Fucking embarrassing. Not only was it embarrassing for, you know, the way the guys would joke at me, the guys that knew, okay, that I was a virgin, man, yeah, they would make fun of me too. But so would the girls, man. That's the worst part. Is the girls make fun of you more than the guys do for being a fucking virgin at fucking at 16. That means you fucking you got no game, which makes you a fucking joke to them, you know, and to guys too. You know, it sucks, man, but that's the way it was back in the day. Okay, so I thought I lost it kind of late. I wish I'd lost earlier, man. You know, girls lose their fucking virginity at fucking 12 and shit, man. I didn't lose mine until I was 16. I felt bad about that. I did. Now I realize, oh my God, I was a fucking kid at 16. What the fuck was I thinking? But I was thinking like a kid. It's exactly what I was thinking. I was thinking like a fucking kid. So anyway, moving right along, I'm Diego. I'm going to give you a straight man's point of view of this piece of shit abortion called Just Like Crap, okay? Now, I'm probably going to offend you, just so you know, because I'm not going to bullshit you here. I'm not going to tiptoe around your fucking feelings, okay? If you're easily triggered, if you're fucking sensitive, if you're a fucking slow, get the fuck out, all right? I'm not going to censor myself. I'm going to tell you the truth, okay? That's what the world needs right now. We need the truth, okay? We don't have enough truth here in the world, okay? A lot of these fuckers are watching this shit, which is completely inferior to fucking Sex and City. Sex and City was a good show. This show was a fucking abortion, okay? But you watch shit like this, you know, and it's like, what the fuck, man? This will never happen, okay? I'm a guy. I'm a straight fucking guy, all right? And I can tell you right now, there's no fucking men on this show. There's no fucking men. The same problem I had with Sex and City. Very, very few times were there ever any men on the show. There were no guys. There was fucking, you know, biological males on the show, but they didn't act like fucking men. They did not act like fucking men at all. On the original Sex and the City, and definitely not on this fucking piece of shit. Every guy on this fucking show is a fucking beta male. Everyone gets bossed around easily by whatever fucking third wave intersexual feminist just happens to be standing right next to him. It could even be a little girl. It doesn't fucking matter. They're gonna get bossed around. They're gonna get emasculated. Okay? They're gonna get talked down to. They're gonna be fucking treated like shit. They're gonna be patronized. Everything. Everything. And they're too fucking dumb. They're too much of a dumbass to even realize it's happening. Okay? And they're not even gonna stand up for themselves. Not one motherfucking guy in this entire fucking show, okay, has ever said, hey, wait a minute, hey, don't talk to me that way. I didn't deserve that. Not one guy fucking did that. At all. At least until now. Okay, so what the fuck, you know? So it's one of the reasons I don't like the fucking show, okay? Now, I said I was going to review this show, so I'm going to do that. I'm a man of my word, okay? I reviewed every episode of Second City. All those episodes are on here, okay? And when the show got it right, I mentioned it. I said, hey, yeah, this was a good episode, okay? When the show got it wrong, which was most of the time, I mentioned that too, okay? I've been watching Sex and City since it first came out, since the 90s. I was there in the beginning. Just like most of you watching this, okay? You're around my age. Okay, I was there in the fucking beginning. Okay, you know, these women in Sex City were older than me. I was in my 20s, they were in their 30s. Okay, but I watched it back in the day. Okay, I watched every fucking episode. I'm well aware of all the characters, all the hookups, who's been with who, all that kind of shit. I know exactly who they are and what happened. I know all their personalities, all that kind of shit. All right. Like I said, I've reviewed every episode already. Okay, and I watched it back in the day. I was saying the same shit back in the 90s and in the 2000s. Okay, in the early 2000s, I was saying the same shit. I watched the show back then, so I know my fucking Sex and the City. Okay, I know my Sex and the City. Okay, so I'm gonna raise the bullshit flag when it needs to be raised. Okay, so far, last season was a goddamn fucking big fucking case of fucking diarrhea. Literally, it was a case of diarrhea. I think we even did that in a couple of episodes. All right, we had menstruation, we had vomit, we had pissing yourself. You know, we had all sorts of fucking bodily fluids last season, okay? And this season's not looking much better, okay? And the show went from being about a bunch of women trying to get laid, you know, and find true love, no matter how many fucking cocks they got to ride to get there. Now the show is all fucking LGBTQ, which is not what the show is ever about. Oh, it's also Black History Month. Every fucking month, every week you're gonna get a new lesson on Black History Month, okay? That's also what the show is about, okay? And the Sex Ed was never about this shit at all. Okay, there's other shows that were about that. There's other fucking programs that dealt with that stuff. Okay, Sex and the City was not one of them. Okay, they're doing this now because they can't get anybody to watch their fucking shows that do deal with that stuff. They know that. Okay, so what do? They attach it to a fucking show that everybody knows that has a fan following, and they're gonna fucking put it in there. Okay, and they're gonna try to sneak it in. They're not gonna advertise this shit. But once you're watching, you're like, wait a minute, why am I being educated on fucking on who's the first fucking who's the first mayor of the black female fucking treasurer of fucking New York? Why am I getting lectured on that? Why am I getting taught a lesson on that? I'm here to watch about these fucking old women that are trying to get laid, and I'm getting a fucking lesson on this. What the fuck? You know? Why am I getting a fucking all these in and outs of fucking dating gay people? Like, what the fuck, dude? There's other shows for that. Okay, Sex and the City, from what I remember, it wasn't a fucking gay show. It had gay characters, but it wasn't a fucking gay show. Now it's a fucking gay show. And just like crap, this is a fucking gay show. Okay? Well, you already broke the first rule about gay shows. When you make a show about gay fucking relationships, the characters gotta be fucking good looking. God damn. Everyone's fucking ugly on this show. What the fuck, man? God damn. Get some beautiful people on this fucking show. God damn, dude, how the fuck are you gonna get fucking lesbians to watch this when they all look like fucking Butch? They all look like fucking Jordan Knight from fucking 1989. If he was fucking Puerto Rican and, you know, about a fucking 150 pounds fatter. You know, like, what the fuck, man? Like you're supposed to be fucking appealing to fucking women in their fucking 50s that are fucking just became grandmas. That remember what it was like 20, 25 years ago when they were fucking everything in sight. Okay? Now they're, you know, that way they can relive it again through this show. Instead, this is like a fucking disgusting version of fucking Orange is the New Black, man. God damn, the fucking prisoners on that show were better looking than the bitches on this show. What the fuck, man? God damn, dude, there's a reason this shit isn't on porn. Because guys don't want to watch this shit. I know it's not made for me, but what the fuck, man? Gay is gay, that's true, okay? But ugly's still fucking ugly. It doesn't matter which sexuality you are, okay? And there's a lot of fucking ugly people in this show. No one wants to watch ugly people fuck. I'm sorry. They don't. There's no market for that. Shit, we see that in fucking real life. We don't turn on the fucking TV for that. What the fuck? God damn, anyway. Moving right along. So speaking about ugly fucking lesbians, Cynthia Nixon, yeah, she plays another ugly lesbian, you know, so she's well cast. She wasn't ugly. I mean, she's always been ugly, okay, but she wasn't straight, okay, on Sex and the City, okay. They even did that episode where she tried fucking being with a woman and it didn't take, but apparently times have changed, okay. So she fucking cheated on her husband, left her son, so she could be with this fucking trans thing called Shay Diaz, okay, who supposedly is a stand-up comic that fucking no, they fucking can't make anybody laugh. Hence, fucking her pilot that she went to LA to film with Tony Danza did not get picked up by the network. Because, well, she fucking sucks, okay? She's not funny, she ugly, she ain't funny either, and she's supposed to be a comedian, okay? Like, what the fuck, you know? Like, I guess they couldn't find any fucking funny trans things because, you know, with the PC culture that we got today, all the political correctness, you can't make any jokes anymore, okay? Hence, things that used to be funny, you're not allowed to make those jokes anymore. Hence, there's no fucking comedy left. That's what fucking these goddamn fucking liberals can't fucking do comedy because they can't fucking make any jokes. without offending somebody. Hence, the fucking jokes are all fucking stupid. They're all dad jokes now. Okay, that's all we want to see. A bunch of fucking goddamn fucking Rachel Maddows on stage fucking doing dad jokes. No, that's not what we want, but that's what we're getting here, okay? And Shay Diaz is no exception to the rule. She's exactly what I just described, all right? So she's back in New York. She's all depressed. She's in a big fucking funk because her career went to shit. Like I said, there's no market for fucking unattractive fucking lesbo trans things that aren't fucking funny that are applying as a stand-up comedian. There's no work for her. Okay, so she's all upset. She's pissed off. Okay, and Miranda, of course, is pissed off too because Shay's all depressed and Miranda wants her to be all happy and excited and eat her out. Okay, she doesn't want sad bastard fucking Shay Diaz. She wants fucking happy-go-lucky, funny, confident Shay Diaz, and Shay Diaz just ain't there. She's just not fucking there, okay? Which is kind of good for progression, but it's a little too late. You don't do this shit in the second season. You do this when she was introduced in the first season, and they didn't do that. She was just this fucking walking force of nature. She liked to get high. She liked to fucking party. She liked to do her fucking comedy, which wasn't funny. She did her podcast where she bossed everyone around, She would make fun of straight people all the fucking time, So she would, she would give fucking a weed to fucking minors. I mean, that's the kind of person she was. Okay, she had no fucking problems. She had no fucking insecurities. Now we're starting to see some cracks in her armor. Okay, so she actually is kind of a little confused about herself. She actually is kind of afraid of what people think about her. Oh my God, these things affect her self-esteem. Holy shit, there's a real person here. Okay, but unfortunately, I don't give two fucking shits about you, Shay Diaz, because just the fact that your feelings are capable of getting hurt does not fucking change the fact that you ruined fucking Miranda's fucking marriage. Okay? Now, she did it herself too, okay? But you were a big part of it. You knew she was fucking married. You knew she wasn't in an open relationship, and you fucking got with her anyway. Like, what the fuck? How the fuck am I supposed to fucking feel sorry for you? You're an asshole. Fuck the fucking trans thing. Throw all this shit out the fucking window, okay? You're a fucking homewrecker, okay? Now, why am I acting this way? Why do I even give a shit? Because I fucking know Steve, okay? I've known Steve for fucking 20-something fucking years, okay? I was there when he first met Miranda, okay? I know all the struggles that they went through in that fucking marriage. I know about when he fucking cheated on her one fucking time and we never even got to see what the girl looked like, okay? In the fucking sex scene, and she took him back, okay? This guy's been fucking straight arrow, dude, the whole fucking time. He's a stand-up guy, man. I'll be proud to have a guy like Steve as my friend, okay? No, he's not the most masculine guy in the world, but god damn it, when push comes to shove, he's got a fucking backbone. There's a limit to how much shit he's gonna fucking take from his fucking wife, okay? And Miranda gives a lot of fucking shit. There ain't any guys that are gonna put up with Miranda's bullshit. Steve's one of the few guys that will, okay? She won the fucking lottery when she decided to keep him around. Because remember, she kept blowing him off for many years. For many years, he was the one pursuing her. She would always fucking kick him out and break up with him and all that kind of shit because he was immature, because he didn't own his own bar yet, because he was poor, because he felt awkward around rich people. So she would fucking just push him away and fuck other guys. But then she realized the other guys that she wants to fuck, okay, that are better looking than him or whatever, have more money, all that shit. Those guys don't really want her. And don't give me that bullshit about fucking Dr. Robert, okay? Get it from Blair Underwood. Fuck that guy. Fuck Mr. Studfee, okay? Mr. Ooh, Robert, yeah. Now, fuck that guy. That was bullshit. That was made up for the fucking show, okay? Do you honestly think a guy who's up to his fucking ears in goddamn fucking, in Knicks fucking cheerleaders is gonna fall in love with fucking fat-ass cellulite single mom fucking Miranda? Are you out of your fucking mind? It was bullshit back then. It's bullshit right now. So don't give me that shit that she fucking left this high-value guy. No, a guy like that would never want Miranda. Ever. Mr. fucking Studfee. Yeah. Ooh, baby. Oh, Robert, I'm gonna come. Ooh. Yeah, remember that? That was a great episode, by the way. Okay, anyway, but see what I mean? That's what I'm fucking talking about, all right? That's all bullshit. Written for the fucking show, okay? Just like they always gave Samantha the best looking guys, even though in real life, fucking, guys like that look like fucking Samantha are fucking gay and using her for money, but then the show never went there because that would be because no straight guys were involved in writing the show, okay? Anyway, moving right along. So that's going on here. So Shay's all depressed. Miranda tells her, get the fuck out of the house, okay? Get out of your apartment. Go talk to some people. Go do something. Don't just fucking stick around in your goddamn fucking apartment here, which you can't afford, which you're about to fucking lose now because nobody will hire you. No shit, because you're not fucking funny and you're ugly, okay? And quit eating your goddamn fucking Pirates Bay fucking cheese-flavored popcorn, and smoking your weed and sitting in fucking bed all day with your fucking fat ass. Why don't you go fucking exercise? Oh, yeah, it's Miranda saying that. She don't exercise either, okay? So get the fuck up and do something. Of course, she says she will, but she really won't. Okay, moving right along. Next thing we have is Carrie. Okay, Carrie talks to her fat manager. I forgot her name, and I don't give a fuck, okay? The one that's gotten her all this trouble, the one that fucking scheduled her to fucking do her own audiobook recording of the chapter where she walks home and finds her fucking husband dying from a heart attack, and then she kills him. Yeah, she made her read that out loud for the audiobook version of her novel. Yeah, that's the kind of manager she is. Anyway, so she's there, and she tells her that thousands of people are coming to New York for WidowCon. Now, apparently it's a real thing. Now, it's not really called, the nickname of it's WidowCon, okay? It's really called something else, okay? But basically, it's the Life After Death, a Widow Storytelling event. That's what it's really called. Like, everyone calls it WidowCon, okay? Apparently, there's a fucking convention every year in New York for all these fucking old women who lost their husbands where they get together and buy fucking vibrators. I'm not fucking making that up. Okay, they listen to fucking old widows that do stand-up comedy making jokes about how their fucking husband died. Okay, making jokes at their dead husband's expense. That's a fucking thing, okay? Yeah, I don't know if it's real or I don't know if it's fucking made up, but it fits in line with all the fucking misandry on this fucking show. I mean, Jesus fucking Christ, I just fucking watched Barbie this fucking weekend, okay? Don't ask me why, but I fucking did, all right? That's enough fucking misandry to last me the rest of the fucking year, and then I gotta watch this fucking bullshit, okay? Where they can just make fun of their fucking dead husbands. How their dead husbands are no good in bed, and their dead husband can never give me an orgasm. And I wish I was a widow too when the fucking Super Bowl was on, and I was gonna bullshit. What the fuck, man? That's what this show thinks about fucking men. You know what? Let's make a fucking show about these fucking women. Okay? About these fucking bitches out there just fucking using guys and take advantage of all the shit they do, give them no fucking credit for a goddamn fucking thing, okay? Don't even fucking say thank you, even though their fucking husbands are paying the bills and keeping the fucking lights on and putting them in the type of fucking lifestyle that they're fucking accustomed to, busting their ass every fucking day. And what do they get when they get fucking home? They get fucking yelled at. They get fucking emasculated. They get bossed around by their fucking kids and their fucking wife and their fucking mothers. What the fuck kind of life is that? You want to wonder why men are fucking committing suicide? But nobody fucking talks about that shit. Because the only thing that fucking matters is these fucking bitches got their goddamn Valentino dress on. And who paid for that goddamn Valentino dress? Yeah, your fucking husband did. God damn. Carrie fucking murdered her husband big. And we knew him. And now she's just fucking spending his money or whatever the fuck she wants. Get the fuck out. You know what? This show should have been You Die, Carrie. Carrie, you're the one that should have fucking died. I want to see what Big's going to do without you. He's going to have a fucking party. It's going to be a great fucking show, man. I want to see that fucking show. Big's alive, Carrie's dead. You know, they're playing September, you know, Earth, Wind, and Fire. Audio, soon you remember. Audio, dancing in September. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, that'd be a great show, man. Carrie should have fucking died, man. Carrie should have died. Not Big. Carrie. I want to see that show. But it's never going to happen because it'd be sexist. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Rules for thee, not for me, right? Okay. Anyway, move right along. So the event coordinator, the woman that's going to be like in charge of this event for Carrie, her name is Karen Moore. Apparently, her and Carrie have a history together. They used to work together back in the 90s before Sex and the City aired. So it would have been like the mid or early 90s, before 1998. Okay, played by Rachel Draft. You might remember her if you're old like me. You remember her. She was on Saturday Night Live. Like back in, I want to say the late 90s or the early 2000s, but she was back. She played Debbie Downer on Saturday Night Live. Okay, she's this very unattractive short woman with a big nose, But she is funny. She's legitimately funny. She kind of reminds me like a little uglier version of Amy Sedaris, okay? Who was on this show also. She also played an agent, a book agent on Sex and the City. Okay, but anyway, so she's there. Her name's Karen Moore. She's like, yeah, you remember me, Karen Moore? Because I always leave them wanting more. Well, she doesn't go by Karen anymore because there's a stigma attached to that name now. Okay, so she goes by Carrie with a K. So it's Carrie and Carrie. Anyway, so she's funny. She's actually kind of a breath of fresh air, For some reason, in the publishing world, all of Carrie's coworkers are always these fucking nerdy women from Saturday Night Live or for some fucking other fucking comedy show. Like, remember on Sex and the City, we had Molly Shannon was one of her agents, from Saturday Night Live. Okay, and you also had, like I said, Amy Sedaris, who was on Strangers with Candy, and now she's on fucking a Mandalorian show. Yeah, don't ask me about that. Okay, and now you got Rachel Draft, who was also from Saturday Night Live, one of the few funny women from Saturday Night Live. and she plays Carrie Moore now, okay? Well, she still got a chip on her shoulder with Carrie Bradshaw, because apparently she's like, oh yeah, we already know Carrie. Yeah, remember back in the 90s, we were working on a movie. We were working on a movie script, a rom-com for a big fucking film studio. And Carrie's like, no, we were meeting a guy at Starbucks. She's like, yes, exactly, you know. And who left me holding that mochaccino? But somebody didn't show up for that meeting, Carrie. She's like, oh, I don't remember. It was the 90s. I drank a lot in the 90s. Yeah, no fucking shit you did. You drank and you smoked and you fucked a lot in the 90s, Carrie. We were there. We saw it. Okay? So she got a chip on her shoulder because she thinks that her career would have been so much better if only Carrie had shown up, had not no-showed her for that meeting with the studio. But Carrie's like, Carrie Bradshaw's like, oh no, wait, we were just gonna meet a guy at Starbucks. Yes, that's right. And somebody didn't show up for it. You know, that kind of shit, which is kind of funny. Okay, you know, and Carrie's like, it was just a guy we met at Starbucks, okay? And was it him that didn't show up or me? I was drunk in the 90s, and Carrie's like, and that's exactly the kind of comedy that would have made a great film, Carrie. She ain't gonna let it go. But someone left me all alone holding the mochaccino. And Carrie's like, oh, well, I assume you're talking about me, but I've never actually had a mochaccino in my life, so maybe it wasn't me. Who gives a fuck? I think it was a funny scene. It's a cute, funny scene, all right? Okay, now this here's old Sex and the City, okay? So the show's getting a little bit better. It is getting a little bit better. I'm gonna bullshit here, okay? If the show's getting better, I'm gonna fucking tell you. It's getting a little bit better, okay? It's still fucking hard to swallow this shit. Okay, but I can see that the writers of this show, they've been paying attention to fucking social media. They've been listening they've been watching YouTube. They've been watching our reviews, and they're realizing that they're pissing off a lot of the old fans. The old fans are gonna start turning this shit off if they don't get fucking Sex and the City back. Okay, we wanted Sex and the City. We don't want to see a bunch of we don't want a fucking show about LGBTQ and Black Lives Matter. We don't want a show about that. Okay, we wanted to see the old fucking women like our Golden Girls. Okay, but they're getting laid. Okay, that's kind of what because the women want. I didn't want that, but that's what the women wanted. Okay, me personally, what the fuck would you ever make a show like this about a bunch of fucking 58 and 60-year-olds getting laid? Nobody wants to see that shit, but apparently, except for the 58 or 60-year-old ladies that wish they could get laid again, you know, there's a market for it. Okay, I get it. All right. You know, it's fun when you're in your 30s. I mean, even back then, in the 90s, when these girls when they're mid 30s, that was risque. Okay, to have women fucking getting laid riding the cock carousel like they're 19 again, but they're like 37. Yeah, that was risque back then, but they managed to pull it off. Okay, well, come on, they're in their fucking late 50s now. It's like grandma getting filled out like an application is like a subgenre of a subgenre of a subgenre in fucking porn. Okay, much less a mainstream fucking HBO Max show. But go figure, right? So that's going on here, okay? This is old Sex and the City, okay, where the people they look the part, okay, but they're completely oblivious to how stupid they are. Now, that was one of the compliments I had on Sex and the City, and I see it again here. Obviously, the attention to detail as far as what everything looks like is pretty fucking good, okay? Someone pays a lot of attention to the fashion on the show, and they pay a lot of attention to the way the men are dressed and how they present themselves, okay? So if a guy walks in there in a $5,000 suit and he says he's a lawyer, you fucking believe it, okay? And then later on, he starts pumping himself with a fucking penis pump and shit, and it's fucking funny because he convinced you when you first met him that he was a real lawyer. Okay, now if a guy, who just looked like a fucking wearing cheap clothes and shit said he was a lawyer, and then he pulls out a fucking penis pump during sex, it's like, okay, well, this guy was just a dumbass from the very beginning, okay? Okay, well, what they do here is they come up with these dumbass characters that are not realistic. Okay, no guy would bring a penis pump with him to fucking, to a one-night stand with a girl he just fucking met, okay? But they make you believe it that he could because of the way he looks, okay? Big looks like a fucking millionaire. That's why we believe that he was. Okay, all the characters on the show look like they're supposed to. Like if a guy's a doctor, he looks like a doctor. Okay, Harry looks like a fucking attorney. Okay, yes, he likes to walk around the house fucking naked. Okay, and sit on the white furniture. Okay, without wiping his ass after taking his shit. Yeah, okay, which is funny and stupid. But if he didn't look like a lawyer, you wouldn't believe it. Okay, but he does look like a lawyer when his clothes are on and when he's walking around. He doesn't act like a lawyer. He acts like a fucking beta male dumbass. Okay, but he does look like a lawyer. So on looks alone, this show is all about the looks. That's why I have no problem making fun of how ugly the women are, because this show's all about the looks. The men, the women, everybody here is all about the fucking looks. Okay? It's all about the visual. Okay, so they get that part right. These characters look like they're supposed to be. Okay, but they don't act like they would have these jobs. Yeah, he looks like fucking Herbert looks like a guy, like a guy who's a politician, but doesn't act like a politician. He acts like a fucking dumbass. A guy who can't even wipe his own ass without his wife's help. A guy who can't even fucking send a goddamn RSVP on his fucking cell phone because he's too fucking stupid to know how to work a goddamn cell phone. But he does look like a guy that could run for a fucking comptroller, okay? He just doesn't act like one, and that's what pisses me off. The guys look correctly, but they don't act correctly. Now the good that's good and bad. It's bad for the fucking story because like a guy that looks like that would never fucking act this way. But sometimes it gets funny, like with Rachel Dratch. It's funny. She looks like a girl that will probably a writer. They're not very sociable people. They write a lot. They're very they're very internal. Okay, because they spend a lot of time alone in front of their computer. Okay, so she looks like a girl that doesn't get out much. Okay, so I can believe that she's a writer, and then she starts talking, and she's completely unaware that she's bringing up shit from fucking 25 years ago that Carrie forgot about, but she won't let it go. Okay, it's funny. This is a woman who's supposed to be a professional writer, but she can't let go of petty shit that happened 25 years ago. It's funny, okay, or 30 years ago. It's fucking funny. I get it. Okay, it's funny. Okay, but at least she looks like a writer, and that's what I'm talking about. Candice Bergen looks like an editor at Vogue. But once you get talking to her, you realize she's a fucking dumbass. Okay, she's a dumbass, a petty fucking dumbass. Okay, who's very easily manipulated. Okay, you see what I mean? Now, a woman like that would never fucking be an editor at Vogue. Okay, but she looks like an editor at Vogue. Okay, but realistically, someone with that personality would never fucking be successful as an editor at Vogue. They would never hire a woman like that. You see what I mean? That's where Sex and the City comes in. That's the funny part of it. Okay, the looks, you see what they look like, but it doesn't ever match with what their personality is. Okay, it's a comedic trope. It's actually a good part of the show. I actually enjoyed that on Sex and the City. Okay, but sometimes it doesn't work well. It pisses me off because the characters look like that guy looks like a millionaire. He looks like a lawyer. He looks like a professional this, but then he acts like a fucking guy, a guy who cries about how his dick is too small. It's like, oh, come on, dude. Like, come on. Like remember the guy that was a politician? Remember that guy? I can't remember his name. The actor that played Robert Downey Jr.'s dad on the Avengers. He played Howard Stark in the Avengers. Remember that guy? Is a politician that was taking Carrie on Sex and the City. Okay, he's like this business guy. He's campaigning. He was campaigning for comptroller like Herbert is. Okay, Carrie was fucking him. And then what did he say? He said, "Hey, I want you to piss on me." You're like, what the fuck, dude? Like you convinced me you were a fucking politician. Now you want to get pissed on by a girl you barely know? What the fuck? Come on, this is dumb. You see what I mean? Anyway, moving right along. So that's happening here, okay? Okay, that's old Sex and the City, okay? Well, so that's going on here. Carrie, Rachel Dratch tells Carrie, how mad were you when you saw 27 Dresses? Like, I never fucking saw that. I don't want to see that movie, okay? How mad were you when 27 Dresses came out? They ripped off our script. The ugly bridesmaid dress. Hello. If only you had shown up for that meeting. Carrie's like, damn me, Carrie. Well, I never saw that movie, but I don't know. Ugly dress is a common trope in wedding rom-coms. You see, like, not the way we did it. It's like, oh, I'm so excited, Carrie. I got you the main spot. I pulled some strings. I got you the main spot. Don't flake out on me this time. Carrie's like, I am so sorry about that, Karen. I mean, Carrie. I'm just not a movie writer. Carrie's like, no, you're not. I'm kidding. but show up on time. Or we're gonna take shit. So, it's kind of a funny. I like Rachel Dratch. She's a funny, funny looking, funny talking, funny acting, everything about her. Okay, next thing we have is Shay. Shay's at home drunk and stoned. Of course she is. What the fuck else she got going on? All right, and she's stuffing her big fucking fat trans ass, land whale trans ass. Okay, with Pirate's Booty popcorn, like I knew she would. All right. Carrie calls her and asks Shay if she'll go to WidowCon with her. What the fuck is WidowCon? Where a bunch of widows show up. Okay, and they fucking buy fucking vibrators, all right? And they listen to fucking stand-up comedians make jokes about their fucking dead husbands, okay? And everyone has a great fucking time, all right? Okay, and she feels, and Shay says, like, well, she's like, I want you to come with me, Shay, because you're fearless. No, you're not. She's just fucking gay. Just because you're gay doesn't mean you're fearless. Okay, like, what the fuck? All right, so that's okay, but because LGBTQ, you got to put that in there, So she asked her, "You're fearless, Shay. I need you to come with me because I don't have any. I feel like a pussy." And Shay's like, "Well, right now I feel like a pussy." That's because you are a pussy, you dumb bitch. God damn. But she decides to go anyway. Okay, well, good for you. Okay, she promised Miranda she'd get out of the fucking apartment, so she decides to go to fucking Widow Con Carey. Okay, Shay's like, my mommy, Miranda, said I have to leave the house this week, so fine, I'll go. All right. Next scene is Charlotte. Okay, so Charlotte Charlotte and Carrie arrive at Naya's place. Okay, I guess they're gonna have dinner there. Okay. And of course, Miranda lives there now. Like I said, Miranda is sleeping in fucking in Nia's soon-to-be ex-husband's room, his studio room where he made his music. He's a musician, but he's fucking white girls now on the road. So she's got that room there. So she tore down all this shit, and now fucking Miranda's living there. Okay. So they go in there. So the four of them are having dinner. It's kind of like one of those Sex and the City fucking dinners again, only they're not at a diner this time. And apparently the fourth seat, the one that Samantha used to always have, is going to be a rotating cast. So from now on, either Anthony's going to sit there, or Naya's going to sit there like this time, or Seema's going to sit there, or whatever. But it's always going to be someone different sitting at the seat. It's never going to be the same fucking four women every time they do another fucking eating food scene like they did on Sex and the City, all right? So that's going on here. So Naya says like, "Hi!" Like, what is that with you fucking girls, man? Why do you always talk that way? Hi! Like, what the fuck? The fuck? There's not 17 I's in that fucking word. I can never understand why girls talk that way. What the fuck, man? Come on, just say hi. God damn. Anyway, so she's making papaya, okay. Well, it's jambalaya, it's the same thing, all right. So, okay, at dinner, Andrea messages Andre, that's her husband, that's soon to be divorced husband. He messages her. We don't see him or anything like that. We don't even see the message. But she tells the girls that, "Oh, so your ex-husband?" He's like, "My ex-husband, we're divorcing right now, yes." But he still messages me. We've known each other for such a long time. Him and I both, she speaks for Andre. The idea of him and I never ever communicating again and not staying friends, okay, it's just alien to both of us. That could never happen. Yeah, right. That's what you think. Okay. No. Realistically, okay, if you're with someone, you're that intimate with somebody, okay, and then you call it off, you break up, you get divorced, whatever, and you're gonna find someone else eventually, okay? And that whoever that other person is not gonna want you fucking still being fucking emotionally close to your ex-partner, okay? Or else they're gonna fucking leave, okay? That's not jealousy. That's just realistic, okay? Like me personally, if I was with a woman that was divorced, okay, and she was still hanging out with her fucking ex-husband all the fucking time, okay, fuck that shit. I'm confident in my relationship. No, fuck that shit, dude. That's fucking disrespectful to me. Okay, now I understand they got kids together, that kind of fucking shit. One of the reasons I don't date single moms, okay, but I have before. Okay, I understand you got to talk to the guy that's the father of your kids, whatever the fuck. I get that part of it, okay. But if you're just fucking hanging out for lunch or going to the movies together and shit because you used to be married and now you're with me, fuck that noise. You can stay at the fucking movies with him. Fuck you. I'm gonna fucking put up with that shit in a relationship. Get the fuck out of here. You fucking stay with him then. All right, that's how I see it. Apparently, fucking that's how Naya sees it. All right. So moving right along. Okay, so Naya's like, I gotta answer that bad breakup, good divorce. You know how it is. Okay, we've been together so long, we can't imagine not talking again. Okay, we can't go cold turkey with each other. Okay, and then Miranda says, because she's always feeling sorry for herself, Miranda's like, "Cold turkey is my breakup spirit animal." Yeah, that's funny, Miranda. Shut the fuck up. Leave the zingers to fucking Carrie. Okay, Charlotte says, like, "I always thought I would stay friends with Trey." Remember Trey? Trey McDougal? The rich guy, her first rich husband that she had, remember? Okay, but he didn't want that. He didn't want to stay friends with me. I wonder why. Okay? You kept trying to have a fucking kid. It wasn't fucking working. So he finally said, "Let's just give up on the kid thing." And then you got fucking pissed off because you still wanted to try to have kids even at your fucking age. You're in your late fucking 30s. Okay? You tried so hard to have a kid. You could. Your pussy was your womb was no fucking good. At least it wasn't back then. Okay? And so he just said, "Let's just give up on it then. Fine, we just want to have kids. I'm okay with that." And you were like, "I want a kid." Yeah, it's easy to have fucking kids when you don't fucking work. What else the fuck are you gonna do all day? Huh? Exactly, nothing. Okay, so that's why they divorced. And she made him feel so bad about it. She made him feel so bad about it that he left her the fucking apartment and a shitload of fucking money. Even though they're only married for like, what, a year and a half? Not that long. Yeah. How's that? No wonder he didn't want to fucking stay friends with you, you goddamn gold-digging bitch. Neither would I. I don't like you anymore, Charlotte. I used to like you. I don't like you anymore. Anyway, so that's going on here. All right. You know, so yeah, she won't stay friends with him. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Okay. And then she says, will you stay, Charlotte says, like, I always thought, you know, Trey, okay, well, by the way, Miranda, will you stay friends with Steve after your divorce? Okay, like, what the fuck you think, you dumbass? She cheated on him and she fucking left him for a fucking trans thing land whale. Okay, well, do you think he wants to stay friends with her after that? Their fucking son is grown. He doesn't fucking need them. Here's a stupid fucking question. Do you even know your fucking friend? She's not exactly likable. I know you like her, but that's because you're not fucking her. Miranda's like, God, I hope Steve and I stay friends. Yeah, was Shay there? We're light years away from getting divorced, though. What? You told him you were going to divorce him last season. At least he makes eye contact now. Okay, he didn't used to. He used to just act like, you know, like a puppy who's just been kicked. So Miranda's got this fucking guilt trip. She's already left clues about this. She feels this guilt trip, okay, for fucking up her marriage and for hurting Steve. She feels really bad about hurting Steve. Why the fuck do you care now? Why the fuck do you care now? Okay, you already blew up your fucking marriage. Now you feel bad about it. Okay, so she's kind of punishing herself. And by punishing herself, that means that she slept on the couch. Okay, instead of demanding that she have the bedroom and Steve fucking sleep on the couch, now she's sleeping on the couch. That's her punishment for fucking him over after 20 fucking something years, 20 years of fucking marriage. Okay, and breaking up her family. Yeah. That's she feels that she's the one suffering, not him. Who gives a fuck what he's going through? Okay, but she's like, yeah, I feel bad about what I did to him. I feel like I hurt him so much, you know. So I've got to punish myself too. I'm just gonna fucking not have that fucking tiramisu. All right. Basically, that's what she's going through. Okay, but she's got to remind everybody that she's punishing herself. Okay, because she's the one that fucked it up. You know, well, yeah, she's right about that, but no. Punishing you don't have to fucking punish yourself. Accept the fucking consequences, okay? Your husband is not gonna fucking like you anymore. You gotta accept that. What the fuck are you afraid of, okay? Would you like anybody who did to you what you did to him? Okay, can you be friends with somebody like that? No, you couldn't. No, you fucking couldn't. Okay? So what the fuck do you expect him to do? Just be nice about it, be all fucking happy around you? Why would he fucking want to be that way with you? You haven't deserved that. You don't get that. You fucked him over. He's not the one that lied and cheated on you. You're the one that did it. He's not the one that that broke up the fucking family. You did that. You see what I mean? So what the fuck do you think he's gonna think about you? You already knew this shit when you were doing it. When you were cheating on him, when you were fucking around on him. You didn't give him a chance to fix the marriage. You didn't even tell him anything was wrong. You just fucking unloaded this whole fucking thing on him and said, oh yeah, by the way, I want a divorce. You didn't give him a chance to respond. Nothing. Once again, it's all about fucking Miranda. It's all about Miranda. Fuck your kid. Fuck your husband. It's all about you. Just like every other fucking bitch on this show. It's always about them. And it was like that on Sex and the City too. It was never about fucking anybody else. It was always about you. What am I getting out of it? What do I get? Not what I can do for you. What can I give you? There's a shitload of things that fucking Big can give Carrie. What the fuck can Carrie give Big? Nothing. What can Charlotte give Harry? Nothing. What can Miranda give fucking Steve? A big fucking pain in the ass, that's what. And nothing else. What, your pussy? No. That's everybody. That's every fucking bitch gives their pussy. So don't give me that bullshit. Your pussy ain't worth that much, ladies, okay? In case you haven't noticed, there's more fucking women in the world than there's men. So your pussy ain't that fucking valuable. I know you don't like to hear that, and no fucking chick show's gonna tell you that shit, but it's fucking true. So what the fuck? You see what I mean? No woman on this fucking show understands that. All right, so that's going on here, okay? Nia tells Miranda, you need to bring up that conversation. Miranda's like, no! He's got to do it. I did the damage, so I'm the one who has to suck it up. And give him time. Bull fucking shit. What the fuck, okay? You're the one who has to suffer, who's suffering here. Really, Miranda? You're the one that's suffering here? Okay? You're the one that's suffering here, okay? You're not the one that fucking just came home one day and had their spouse tell you, oh, I'm fucking somebody else and I want the fuck out of this marriage. Bye. Okay? You're not the one that happened to, okay? You're not the one that happened to. So Carrie's like, you know, Steve told me he would never take his wedding ring off. Till death do we part. That's right, the last season, oh, it's never coming off. It's never coming off. Yeah, like a fucking pussy. Like a fucking pussy. He's gonna sit in the corner and fucking cry. Cry and hope that fucking Miranda comes back. Are you fucking kidding me? Well, at least that's what I thought, anyway. So Charlotte's like, that's so romantic. Yeah, that's fucking romantic that his heart was broken. If only it wasn't Miranda. He's like, why didn't you tell me that, Carrie? Because I didn't want to give you something else to beat yourself up about. I'm only telling you now so you can go talk to him. He's not going to wake up one day and magically be ready to move on. You did, Carrie. You did. By the way, I ran into an ex of my own. So once again, Carrie changed the subject. Now it's all about her. Fuck that conversation. Fuck Miranda and her divorce with fucking Steve and Naya and her fucking divorce with her fucking Andre. Okay. And Charlotte and her fucking not being able to fucking talk to her ex-husband Trey. Fuck all that noise. It's all about fucking Carrie again. Okay. By the way, I ran into an ex of my own, an ex-writing partner. Okay. You know, and the breakup did not go well. It left me with more baggage than Aiden. Ooh, now she name dropped Aiden. So you know where this is going, right? God damn it. John Corbett. God damn it. You're married to fucking Brooke Shield. I mean, you're married to fucking Bo Derek, dude. What the fuck are you doing on this show? What the fuck? It's bad enough that in the fucking 90s and the 2000s, you always played the guy that got cheated on. Okay? And Serendipity, you got cheated on. Okay? And fucking my Big Fat Greek Wedding, no, you didn't get cheated on in that one. Okay? You got cheated on in Sex and the City. So what the fuck, man? You're always getting cheated on, dude. What the fuck? Anyway. So she name drops Aiden, and we all know about him. Okay. Okay, of course, Naya doesn't know about him. Oh, who's he? Whatever happened to him? Do you still talk? She's like, Carrie's like, he's divorced. Of course he is. Of course he's fucking divorced, okay? Because he can't fucking have a happy ever after ending. He can't have that. He's got to be just as fucking miserable as you bitches are. He's divorced. He lives in Virginia. He sold his furniture company for a lot of money. Of course he did. Okay, because you never considered him if he didn't have money. And she's like, and I'm not proud of myself. No fucking shit, you should be. Yeah, but we already know that. All right, I'm going to stop my review right here. I'll be back shortly to continue my review of And Just Like Crap. I'll be back shortly. Thank you very much for watching this long, and I'll see you soon on the next one. Bye.